What did Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars say while playing Riichi Mahjong? If South 4 was ending, I'd wanna go for Pin Fu. If I had to Riichi, I'd wanna wait for the 2 of bamboo. I'd wanna avoid being last. Don't wanna fly at half-mast. If I win as dealer this round, we'd get to redo. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name is Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. You're listening to Riichi FM. Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars. Oh, Yusong doesn't know current day music. He does know today's music. Die with a smile. Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Folks, it's a great day to get back into the Jade Room. I will say this. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, had my mentality ripped from me, okay? Last time on Dragon Ball Z, truly had my mind shellacked in a way. Like, I'm Shinji in the Evangelion, okay? Misato-san, I don't wanna lose at Riichi Mahjong anymore. But can I show you this? I have my document, Riichi Mahjong, how to not look like a fool with your pants on the ground. Libra office, I'm begging you. I'm begging you to show. Libra office, I'm begging you to show up on the screen. I know it's showing. Okay, here we go. It showed up on the screen. I added one thing. Sometimes you will be dealt 3 Dora, and that hand will be destined to lose. Steel yourself for this possibility, and nothing can hurt you, okay? That is the Animal Crossing new lesson that we have learned. And we're gonna take that knowledge into the Jade Room today, okay? If you like this song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every day. Consider leaving a like and a comment. If you're feeling particularly generous today, thank you so much for all the support on the channel. We're almost at 9,000 subscriber-onies. It's extremely exciting, folks. How am I doing today? Well, I'm recording this in advance. So yesterday, I will have been in New York City, right? I will have gone to the Riichi no Mi meetup. Hopefully, said hi to some people who will watch the channel. I don't know. Maybe no one shows up. Maybe I poop my pants. Maybe a lot of things could happen. Maybe Barack Obama is there. You never know. Barack Obama could be there. A little bit of manifesting. It's, you know, folks, let me be clear. Sanjoku, it's pretty cool. That's my... Okay, all right. The Riichi Mahjong gods did not like the Barack Obama impression. And I do that impression with nothing but reverence, by the way. So, like, people might think that I'm doing, oh, you're dunking on Obama. I'm not dunking on Obama, okay? Guy's got more class in his pinky than I do in my whole body, okay? So anyway, I will have been there. Hopefully it was cool. Hopefully the time in New York City was pogging. Ooh, so this is really good. So I'm keeping a lot of options open right now. What I really want to see is like 5 of characters, right? 5 of characters would go sicko mode here. 7, 8, 9, also good. I mean, I'm keeping so many options open. Look at this. I got so many options. One of my department store. Weak joke. Not the strongest comparison that I've ever made in my entire life. I'll be the first to admit it. Yo, speaking of stores, I gotta tell you this. 357 shape, give me 357 shape, or give me liberty or give me death. 357 shape, actually kind of sick nasty with it, because no matter what, if we draw into a 4 or a 6, we get to use that dank red 5 no matter what. Yesterday I had a really strange experience. I would love to try to tell you about it, and then we can make sense of it together as a community. So my significant other and I, we bought a rug online, and it was like in-store pickup. So we go to the store to pick it up. The attendant, the employee who brings it out, she's like, oh, don't worry. It's, you know, because we were about to pick it up, and she was like, oh, don't worry. It's very light. Now me, I'm a jokester, okay? I'm a conversationalist. I'm a jokester. I like to, you know, I just like to say silly things. Seems like they were having a stressful day. There were a lot of customers in the store. So I said, in response to her saying, don't worry, it's very light, I said, oh, that's perfect. I'm very weak, you know, truing right now, but also funny, hopefully funny. And then she said, the employee replied, oh no, like so seriously. It was like, oh no, like I don't know. What is that? What did I do something wrong? Did they do something wrong? What happened there? The moral of the story is never go outside, okay? Never go outside. The outside world only exists to hurt you, okay? So don't do that noise. I will say this hand destined to lose, maybe destined to lose. I feel like someone's about to call Riichi and I'm about to lose my entire family fortune. The bad news about this too, especially, is that no one's discarded character tiles really, except one by myself and one by Right Lord. Terrible situation, because it means I think that people I think that means people have like a few copies of the Dora. It wouldn't surprise me if everybody but me had like one copy of the 5 of characters. That's horrendous. I'm also gonna be real with you, like getting rid of the 6 of characters or the 8 of characters at this point, it might be already too little too late, right? I don't want to get rid of a 6. What if someone has a 4 or 5? I don't want to get rid of an 8. What if someone has a 6 7 and they're waiting to accept the 5? So a lot of tricky situations here. If I draw into like a set, wow, the Damaten Andy. You also got to respect the Damaten Andy. Dude, my Spidey senses were up. My Spidey senses were definitely up. 12 discards in. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna add something. I know LibreOffice is gonna get all up in my face. Okay, hang on, give me 1 sec. People think, oh, Yusong, you're so funny when you argue with LibreOffice. No one's actually said that, but I can't get it to show up on screen. I genuinely don't know. Oh my God. And you show up perfectly when I draw into my tile. Okay, I mean, I'm throwing the Clint Eastwood. Please. Oh, okay. And now, despite that, okay, here we go. Excuse me. It's frozen on my screen. Hey, real quick. 44. 12 discards in. If your Spidey senses are tingling and no one's cut the suit of the Dora, just fold. Think of Damaten Andy. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, and now you get out of my face. I'm just gonna cut a white dragon. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Still have a chance at a 789 Sanshoku. You might be thinking to yourself, you shouldn't do that in media res. Don't text and drive. Don't write in your Google document / LibreOffice document while you are playing a game of Mahjong. Folks, the wheels of education and knowledge stop for no one, okay? You gotta lock in. If you think of a thing that you want to remember, you gotta lock in, like Northern Lion playing Balatro, okay? Speaking of locking in, I gotta lock in. I only have like 3 seconds to discard each, or to decide each discard. I mean, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Nut draw is 9 of bamboo. If we get 9 of bamboo, it's kind of sick nasty with Riichi Pinfu. This is okay, despite the fact that it kind of looks like nothing. If we draw into a 6 of characters, we have a Riichi double-sided weight on 4 of characters or 7 of characters. It's not amazing, don't get me wrong, but it's okay. Would simply love to call a Riichi and stay in the dealer's seat in this East 2 round. The night is definitely still young. Oh, okay. 9 of bamboo is not necessarily a tile that we can discard with impunity later, right? So, and it's already been discarded once, but it's very, very close to the Dora. The 8 of bamboo. That's why I've kept this in my hand this entire time. I want to be able to accept the 8 of bamboo. I mean, this is pretty good. So, it's not even that good. Okay, I'm a freaking liar. I was gonna say, if we draw into a 6 of characters, we can wait on a 1 or a 4. Turns out we're just waiting on the 4 of bamboo. All the 1s of bamboo, have already drip down the drain, and that's absolutely okay. Yusong, what's the dripping down the drain thing? It's a Hamilton reference, okay? Yusong, do you like Hamilton? It's complicated. It is genuinely complicated. Left Lord with the Riichi call. I'm not about to deal in with my Riichi nothing hand, okay? I'm not about to deal in. I understand I have the dealer's seat. I understand we have the dealer's seat, and that is worth something, okay? That is worth something. Oh, you're doing all your EV calculations? I'm playing by feel and by feel alone. I chase here. Oh, it passed. Okay, I do have Riichi Pinfu, and it feels like a decent enough chase. I'm also just gonna be real with you. I don't know if we. Okay, we're fine. Actually, we're fine. I don't know if we should have done that, but we were running out of time, and I was like, you know what? Let's go down swinging. So let's just see here. We did have a ready hand, and we did have a good weight, right? 6 tiles. I feel like that fits the definition for good weight. So I'm thinking, straight from the holy scripture of Riichi Book 1, written by Diner Chiba, free PDF online, highly recommended. Probably the leading source of Riichi Mahjong information for like players not playing in Asia, like a Western, Riichi Mahjong guide. So highly recommend. And I believe in it. So let's find out. Let's see if the bones roll appropriately here. If we have a 3 or a 6. I will say this. Some people like roll bones and teenagers these days are rolling blunts. Yeah, does anybody see how fricked up this is? Okay, I'm gonna run Weasley here. Riichi, Pinfu, and I get to stay as the dealer. I love that for me, bestie. I love that for me. You know, sometimes you go to a fortune teller, and I've never done this, but like they'll roll bones, and the way the bones are rolled, like that's how they know, like, oh, you're a loser or whatever. That's sorry, I don't know where that came from. Honestly, that came from like if I went to see a fortune teller, they'd probably be like, you're a loser. I'd be like, oh, okay, thank you, here's $15. You know, like it's just where my brain was at. It's on a little bit of a self-deprecating kick lately. I'm not gonna deny you that. Pair the 2 of circles. We'd love to see a 4 of circles, but everyone's pawning and cheating up a storm right now, or rather just pawning. Don't really know if we can go for this hand. 4 of circles would make me definitely go for this hand. 1 of circles. Okay, that's not. I don't know what sound that was, and I don't know what to do with this hand really. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to discard the 2 of circles now, the Hawk 2 of circles. It's good if we draw into another 3. That's the one situation where this shape is good. Like we can accept another copy of the Dora, and then we still have a 2-3 shape. You know what? We don't have it. I don't necessarily want to deal in with it later. And we can always draw into something like a 4 of circles or whatever and still accept another copy of the Dora. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm a freaking liar. So Left Lord is going for the world's most obvious seat win half flush of all time. Just kidding? Question mark? I mean, I still think that this is a half flush. Don't get me wrong. Oh! Okay. This is a weird one. Is this all triple? At least it's not triplets, right? At least it's not, you know, they pawned a 1 in all 3 suits. So this is very, very interesting. I don't know necessarily what Left Lord's waiting on. I'm telling you right now, yeah, I'm not throwing the red dragon, that's for sure. I can't throw the Dora ever. I can't throw. I'm not sure if I can throw the 9 of circles, because if they get me with a freaking like all half outside hand, all triplets nonsense or whatever, Sabrina Carpenter nonsense, then I'm giga screwed. Oh man, I don't want to deal into half outside hand. Oh man, am I really folding this one? I mean, what is this hand? Red 5 Dora, but the rest of my hand is like whack as hell. Yeah, I'll fold this hand. I'll happily fold this hand. Right Lord just doesn't want to roll over and die. You know what? Go ahead. You can absolutely deal into whatever this is. I think with everyone else going for it, it's not our time. You got to pick your moment. You can pick your friends. You can pick your friends' noses. You got to pick your moment as well. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the bones thing. Oh, thank God Yusong remembered the bones thing. You know, I have like my own version of that. So I sleep with, I don't know if this is TMI. No, why would it be, Yusong? I sleep with like a sheet, and then there's like a blanket from Target. And then there's like a blanket from like my childhood. I don't even know. It's probably from Target too. But I sleep with 2 blankets. Why? I get cold very, very easily, okay? Got a frail constitution. I'm blowing away like Flat Stanley. It's not, I get cold super easily. So I sleep with 2 blankets. I mean, what am I even doing here? What am I even doing here? You talking to me? You talking to me? I mean, oh, if we end up on a double, like a double pair weight, I don't necessarily want to wait for the 5s and the 7s. I'm gonna do it. So here's my thinking, right? If we draw into a 2 or a 5 of characters, I don't even call Riichi right now. I'm not pawning that noise. If I draw into a 2 or a 5 of characters, I don't call Riichi. If I draw into a 5, this is exactly what I was saying. You're gonna think that I'm lying, but I'm absolutely not lying right now. Waiting for a pair, like imagine we drew into a 2 or a 5 and we have a pair wait for either the 5 or the 7s. It becomes Pinfu. Oh, okay, pure double sequence chance. It's greedy, don't get me wrong, it's greedy. I could have had 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku, but I would have needed to tear up this 7, 8, 9, and I would have been, instead of 1 tile away from Tenpai, I would have been 2 tiles away from Tenpai, Hawk 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Ooh, that's really, really good. I mean, that's really, really good. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, pure double sequence chance. Unfortunately for us, the tiles that we need, very, very close to the Dora, right? The 7 of circles. I don't necessarily know if they're gonna come out. We can just accept a 3 of circles now, but we're kind of in the awkward double pair situation as before. So we really just want to see 3 of circles or 6 of circles, and then I cut the 2 of circles every single day of the week. So a crossword, you're not gonna roll over and die. You have, oh no, I think you might have a half flush in the circle suit. Okay, very scary. I don't know if this is necessarily half flush material. If we get 3 of circles or 6 of circles, I think we legit have to send it. A lot of 3 of circles being discarded. I don't even know what to make of that. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm okay cutting the 2 of characters because 3 3s are visible right now. I have my own version of that. I make my bed every single morning. Sometimes I'm a little naughty and I don't do it, but most of the time I'm not naughty. And yes, hang on. Weird sounds. I'm out of here. I just, something about this hand feels bad. I think that with 2 completed sets here and 2 completed sets there, like people are in Tenpai. What makes you think that the 7 of bamboo is safe? I'm gonna be real with you. Nothing. I'm lucky that the 7 of bamboo is safe. I'm about to fold with some, yeah, I'm about to fold. You think you've seen folding? You haven't even begun to see folding. Now I'm about to really start folding. Here we go. 8 of characters is hashtag Suji Gaming with a crosslord. You love to see it. Anyway, I fold like the first blanket. I make it, you know, I make the bed like the first blanket goes everywhere. It covers the entire bed, and then I fold the second blanket like a square. And it's very hard to fold the blanket such that it is like a perfect square. I'm gonna cut the 2 of circles. I believe that that's safe. It's Suji Gaming here. It's safe here. Maybe we can get into Tenpai if we're really, really lucky. I wouldn't hold my breath personally. I don't necessarily want to do that. Here we go. And sometimes people, please leave a like and a comment or just leave a comment if you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes when you fold a blanket, it folds very, very easily, and other times you fold it, you cannot get it to line up like a square no matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to play back in due time, and that is my daily bones. You know what I mean? If the blanket is easy to fold, about to have a great day. If the blanket is difficult to fold, it's about to be the worst day of my life. Okay, I gotta watch out. There's haters everywhere, behind every corridor. How did the bones roll today, Yusong? Be real with you, I haven't even made the bed yet. And I know it's a little naughty. Sometimes I'll make the bed in the afternoon and you're like, Yusong, you've almost made it to that good night. You know what I mean? Like, why are you so concerned? Oh, Ryler with the dealer, Riichi Sumo. It's not what you want to see. Oh my god, and they hit C when prevalent wind. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be like a, oh no, this is 12k. Oh no, okay, that's okay. It's okay. At least they were already in first place, I guess. It's not like someone else is in the ring. I think it's myself and Right Lord for the fate of the universe. Let's try to knock down that lead a few pegs. Sometimes I'll make the bed in the afternoon, and you're like, why do that? You've almost made it to the night. I don't know, dude. It's just nice to get into a bed that's been made, you know? And I'm not talking like Paul Scheer, how did this get made? Just wordplay. When I was growing up, I was like, you know what? I never made my bed. I was kind of I was something of a bad boy, a little bit of a rebel, and honestly, I still am. You know, I don't follow the rules. This is all extremely facetious. I'm a coward and a rule follower above all else. But I really didn't make my bed as a child, because like, what's the point? You know, and my parents never got on my case either. They're like, yeah, what's the point? You know, like you're just gonna sleep in it regardless. So, hang on, it's a little bit greedy to keep this 8 of circles, but like we could accept another 6 of circles if we keep this 8 of circles, and the rest of our hand kind of has nothing doing for it. Like, oh man, we can pawn up the green dragon, but the rest of our hand is such rank garbage that I don't even know if we can pawn into the green dragon right now. It's genuinely a spicy decision. Well, maybe if we draw into something like 3 of bamboo. Oh, cheating here is very, oh man, dude. I'm not gonna cheat that because there's no guarantee that another green dragon comes out. Could be in the dead wall. I mean, it's probably gonna come out. One of them has already been discarded. It's likely that someone draws into it, but I don't know. I don't necessarily just want to cheat into the 3 of bamboo and suddenly I'm in a terrible position. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is that terrible? Like, cheat into here. If someone else calls Riichi before I pawn, then I can fold with 2 copies of the green dragoons. That's not even that bad. Now I'm thinking about it. Okay, you've kind of persuaded me, devil in my head, to maybe chi the next 3 of bamboo. Ay. It's very, very risky. So what do we want to see? We want to see like 4 of characters or 6 of characters, right? And then probably if we're pawning this one, the 8 of characters gonna be our pair. Right, Lord? You got something, you got some stuff going on here. I'm not gonna lie to you, you have some stuff going on here. Do I even go for this hand? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I mean, if I'm going for this hand, then technically I should be discarding 2 of characters first and foremost. At least they've cut the Dora, meaning that they don't have the world's most valuable hand or whatever. I could still cut the 7-9 shape and be totally fine. The real test is going to be whether or not I can. Okay, this feels so bad though. For whatever reason, this feels so bad. So what are my options here? I can Shi into 3 of bamboo. If I get 3 of bamboo, I'll cut 5 of characters. But if I get something that finishes this shape, I think I cut the 1-2 shape in bamboo. Like I'd rather wait for something around this 5 of characters than have a single tile wait for the 3 of bamboo, one of which has already been discarded. I don't know. This hand, it's one of those hands where I'm like, yeah, like Right Lord could still have garbage. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure we should be going for it. I will say this. I think that to really play Riichi Mahjong, I'm not doing that, dude. I'm getting out while the getting's good. And by that I mean just pivoting to a better weight, hopefully. I think in Riichi Mahjong, genuinely, you have to be a very patient Pita. You know what I mean? Like, I think you have to, the more you get impatient, show me 5 of characters. Okay, you weren't waiting on the 5 of characters, but, you know, they were definitely in tempo. It could have been a nothing hand. It definitely was a nothing hand. But they are the dealer, and they're racking up some big repeats. I wish your hand just felt a little bit more structurally sound. You know what I mean? Like a well-built building, like so that we could pawn the green dragon a little bit sooner and then just like pawn and Shi into the heavens. This one is also weird, dude. It's like rest of our hand kind of garbaggio, but we have red 5, and Dora. All right, folks, this one we gotta go for. Do we just count on the Clint Eastwood showing up later? I mean, it's not the worst idea, but what do we even want to Chi right now? Nothing. Okay, all right, this is fine. We really want to see a 4 of circles just to make use of our red 5 and our Dora tile, right? Left Lord gonna pawn into the white dragon, but you don't even know the dangers that you're in right now. I got the magic in me. Every time I hit that pawn, it turns into gold. Yeah, this is going sicko mode actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So red 5 of bamboo, you might not get used in this hand. I genuinely hate to see it walk away. But like red 5 of bamboo, I don't know if you're gonna find a place in this hand because we have prevalent win red 5 Dora, and that's 4 Han for me, and rules for thee, but 4 Han for me. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? 4 Han, totally cromulent, totally reasonable. If we get a direct hit off of Right Lord, Bob's your uncle. Sumo isn't even that bad, right? Right Lord has to pay out the lion's share of the dealer penalty, and for that reason, we're pogging. Do we just go for this? Now watch me, you Chi that soldier boy. Okay, little bit spicy here. Don't get me wrong, a little bit spicy here. If I'm really going aggressive mode, if I'm putting my Celtic Guardian in face-up attack position, I should just be cutting the red 5 of bamboo. Let's find out what happens here. I mean, okay, you also have to consider for a second in your mind's eye, Yusong. If we draw into like a 6 of bamboo, what do I cut? 2, 3? Okay, that's like the greediest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. But like, that's absolutely true as well, right? True. So true. Bestie, let's just see what happens. Clint Eastwood, easiest decision of my life. If we see a 4 of bamboo or a 6 of bamboo, suddenly it becomes a very difficult decision. That's the easy decision. Okay, we're gaming right now. We are absolutely gaming. So this is a 4 Han Marty. 4 Han Marty, right? And oh, there's a Riichi. I don't think that we can play safe here. I think we have to go for this hand. You either live as a villain or die as a hero, right? Here we go. I mean, we're going for it. There's no way I'm not going for it. Now, what is like an awkward tile to draw? If we draw into another copy of the Dora, it's a little bit awkward. I can still cut 2 of circles, and then we can wait on a 3 or a 4 of circles. No! It passed. Okay, at least it's a Chi and not a Ron. Oh, we're gaming so hard right now. 1 of circles. If someone loses sight of who they are for just 1 second and throws that one, Right Lord, I need you to do it. If Right Lord cuts 1 of circles, we get a direct hit Ron. We are genuinely back in this game. A lot of 3s and 2s are coming out. 1 of circles could legit come out right now. Nothing would make me happier. I'm not conning. I don't think conning here is right, because if we con and we miss, then suddenly suddenly a crossler, maybe cowardly, maybe we gotta go back in the logs and just maybe we gotta go back in the not cowardly. We pick up a Crossroads Riichi stick as well. Oh, we're gaming right now. Oh, round that bad boy up. That's basically a Mongun. Incredible stuff right there, folks. Incredible stuff right there. Mahjong's good, actually. It rewards a skilled player. Should have cut that 5 of bamboo maybe a little bit earlier. That's one thing that we could have done better. Ryler with the immediate con. Who do you think you are? Akagi? You're not Akagi. You don't even know what you're doing right now. But maybe Ryler has like a really, really sick, nasty hand. I mean, they gave me a sick, nasty hand, right? I got 1 Dora. That's not bad. Could go Tanyao with this hand, right? Tanyao definitely a possibility. Tanyao definitely a possibility. So what do we want to see? I mean, another copy of the 2 of bamboo would be nasty right now. I think that'd be good, right? It's the Dora tile. I would cut the green dragoon in a heartbeat. Just filling in some of our shapes, like this 6-8 shape or this 5-7 shape. Also pretty good. Would I just start cheeing for some of those? I mean, green dragon is safe. That's a good sign for me. If 2 of bamboo is also safe, I suppose that's... then we just start cheeing out the wazoo. White dragon, not what we want to see. One of them is in the dead wall as the Dora indicator, and so it's unlikely that this becomes a triplet. Maybe we just start cheeing here for Tanyao. Tanyao, red 5. Maybe Dora as well. Like, that's not a bad hand at all. That is a hand that you can hold your head up high, you know? 4 of characters, not what we want to see. Chibli, Ripley, Olivia Munn. This is really, I mean... You know, we're staring down the barrel of a triple-sided weight here in the circle suit. Not guaranteed Tanyao anymore, right? We could draw into that dank 9 of circles, and then it doesn't feel as good. But a lot of 9 of circles have already been thrown. A crosslord with the Riichi. What do I do here, folks? What do I do here? So I have a lot of tiles to fold with. 5 of circles, 6 of circles, right? And I'm not going to cut the Dora willy-nilly unless someone else does it first, right? And I don't think anyone else is going to be chomping at the bit to necessarily cut Dora. You know what? I'm Audi 9000. You're going to give me... this hand, consult the goddamn Oracle. It is a high-scoring hand. But it is not ready, and we cannot guarantee a good weight. Like, what if we're waiting for 6-8? What if we're waiting for 5-7? You know, or a single tile weight, you know, for either of those. Okay, a crossword has 3 Dora. They're on a single tile weight. They immediately get the sumo as well. As the dealer... It's anyone's game right now, folks. It's genuinely anyone's game. Left Lord, not looking like your game as much, but they could definitely come back, you know? Definitely. Oh, it's perfect. I'm very weak. It's a nice... I wouldn't call that a comeback, but I'm just trying to make conversation. Got owned for trying to brighten up someone's day with a little bit of joy. What do we want to see here? 3 of characters would be good. Maybe if we get really, really lucky, this is a pure straight in the... Could be a pure straight in the character suit. Keeping a random 3 of circles, why not? Just like the way it looks in our hand right now. A nice little slope right there. Speaking of slopes, dude, do you think skiing is like riding a bike? I used to ski like occasionally in high school. You know, you could just there's a ski club, take a bus ride for an hour, and then you just go skiing for a bit. And this sounds like I went to like some sort of prestigious hoity-toity private school. It was a public school. It was just upstate New York. There's a lot of snow. There's a lot of mountains. And so very, very privileged. Don't get me wrong to have that kind of opportunity. 7 of characters. Does that even help right now? I mean, what is this 3 of circles doing? I think 3 of circles and 8 of characters kind of looking like the weakest sauce in our hand right now. 2, 4, 6 shape. Very, very happy to see. Cross-sided with a secondary Riichi. Okay, all right. I don't like that. Definitely don't like that. I'm going to just go Suji Gaming right here. They cut a 5. I know they're not waiting with a 3-4. Okay, they cut a 5. I know that they're not waiting with a 3-4. 2 of characters should be safe. And I feel like that's the throw right now. Like also that 5 discards means that they're not waiting with a 6-7. Like we could still draw into something pretty magical in the character suit. Wouldn't turn up my nose at that. Certainly not. Certainly not. What does this hand ever win though? I don't know if this hand like ever wins, but we can flirt around with the idea of winning. Maybe, I don't know. At least getting into Tenpai before exhaustive draw. I haven't skied in a really, really long time, though. It definitely, like, it's harder on one's calves than you would think. Dude, okay. I mean, you've given me a great hand. If I draw into 5 of bamboo, I'm legally obligated. Okay. I still am legally obligated to call Riichi, Penfu, Red 5, Pure Double Sequence, Sanshoku. Okay, never mind. We did not draw into that, and I'm out of here. You suck. I'm so sorry. I got whiplash from your statements just then. Welcome to Riichi Mahjong, okay? So what do we want to see happen? I want to see Right Lord deal into someone. I want to see Right Lord deal into Left Lord. That's the best case scenario for me. I also just want to see myself play safe. That's the other things that we can hope for. You know, just me not dealing into anyone before the end of their round. I'm not gonna lie. There's a certain lovely quality to that. That's the kiss of death right there. I'm never discarding the green dragon, aka the Dora tile. Not doing it. I can't prove that. I can't prove that one of these bozos is waiting for it, but I don't want to find out. This one way we could lose this game very easily. Oh, does someone have it? Oh my god, what is happening right? Left Lord, do you have it? Oh my god, this is really difficult. Left Lord, yeah, I think Left Lord had a very, very difficult decision to make. Do I pawn this and go for the gold, or do I fold into that good night? 4 of bamboo is safe, Left Lord. Let's see if you change up your hand. You do not. People were asking, how can you tell if they change up their hand? You can tell, like, right now, there's a different animation, whether or not they discard from within their hand or the tile that they just discarded. So if they just discarded, so now they switch up their discards. So 4 of bamboo, technically not safe anymore. Oh, I'm gonna cut Red Dragon. I mean, 4 of bamboo surely is safe. You know what I mean? And yet, I'm scared. Okay, no longer scared. The world is a beautiful place. I'm no longer afraid to die. 2 of character. I have none pizza safe tiles left. Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, 6 of circles. I mean, look, it's inside Suji for Right Lord. It's safe for a Cross Lord. I'm gonna be real with you. My mind went blank there. Like I'm working with a professional hypnotist to try to help me achieve my goals. Both a Cross Lord and Right Lord waiting for the same tiles. 5 of circles, 8 of circles. Right Lord also snuck in a wait on the 1 of characters there as well. Holy smokes! This hand is wholly a circles Batman. Maybe a flush in the circle suit. We could accept the Dora tile 2 times over, right? 5 of circles looking very, very formidable in a hand like this. Would love to just draw into some more circle tiles. Okay. I don't know if going for the half flush is right, but it's spicy, and I like that. I like that. I've been living in a bland world for way too long. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Did I like skiing? Yeah, I like skiing. Definitely. Pizza French fry? Definitely a lot of fun. Of course, like, the mountain that we went to, again, very, very privileged. Don't get me wrong. Extremely, extremely privileged. Wasn't like a big mountain, you know? I would say, like, your longest trail was still pretty short. Like, it would only take you, like, a few minutes to go from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain. Of course, you can milk your time on the mountain a little bit more if you go slowly, but you know, you kind of want to go, you kind of want to go fast a little. I would like to try skiing again. And luckily, like, I think people make it pretty easy. Like, you could just go to any place and rent some skis or whatever. Rental skis, you know, the hit or miss. Definitely, not all of them are created equal. Some of them definitely more banged up than others. I mean, greedy, don't get me wrong, greedy, because we had a perfectly fine 6-7 in our hand. This is like having like perfectly fine vegetables in your fridge and you're like, I'm getting McDonald's tonight. This is a little bit, I don't know if this is right, folks. I don't know if this is right. It is what we're doing. I don't know if it's right. So let's find, okay. Avengers Infinity Circles right now. Oh, we are gaming, folks. Absolutely gaming. I could even Shi the 3-4. It's not even that bad. Now it's more difficult for us to accept another Dora, right? Another 5 of circles does not fit very easily into this hand. We could still Shi with a 3-4. It's not the worst idea I've ever had in my entire life. Very aggressive. I'm my guy of the Fierce Knight. Face up attack position right now. Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I would like to go though. There's something magical about being in snow. Obviously not if you got to dig your car out and you live in the Midwest or whatever. That is miserable. There's nothing magical about that. But, ooh, Tenpai, holy smokes. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god. Just accepting another door here goes nuts mode. Then we can shift our single tile weight into a double-sided weight for 4 and 7. So what is this? Half lush, 1 Dora? Somehow, after all this time, I only have 3 Han. Now, it's a good 3 Han, don't get me wrong. 3 Han is not that easy to come by, but it's not like, why is my game lagging? Are you mining Bitcoin in the background? What's going on here? It's a good 3 Han, but it's not, you know, we really want like 4 Han or something. Like, imagine for a second, RIP headphone users in advance if this happens, but imagine we draw into the red 5 of circles. I'm making bank right there. Shein into a 4, 5, 6. I mean, I'll take it. So the reason being is now we shift our weight into a double-sided weight, and we can accept another copy of the door. It's, I don't know. People might take umbrage with that decision. People might take umbrage with that decision like we're a professor that nobody likes from Hogwarts, okay? Absolutely, that is the case. Ooh, green dragon, very spicy. But I gotta go for it now. Oh! Right, Lord, did you DC? Are you second monitor gaming right now? What is happening? Oh my goodness. Oh, and I'm sitting like a king, folks. Oh my goodness. I'm in first place now. Right, Lord? Right, Lord? They said to me, Yusong, like, here you go. They just threw me their lead. Holy smokes. We'll take it. I'm not going to complain. There's something magical about going skiing and then going inside and getting a hot cocoa. That's like an unbeatable sensation. Sneezing, high on the sensation tier list. Okay, well, if we're talking about a sensation tier list, we're gonna, you gotta get out of here. This is a terrible line of conversation. 789 Sanshoku. Remember, we're playing Mahjong. 789 Sanshoku. It's kind of interesting. Definitely a possibility. A little bit awkward, but definitely a possibility. But I don't think that we need the Sanshoku. I think that we can just cut the 9 of circles and still feel pretty a-okay about our decision making. All right, that is a 7 now. What do you want me to? I mean, but in terms of tile acceptancy, dude, I see it. Okay, I want us to all acknowledge as a community. I see 7, 8, 9 San. Dude, oh my god. Okay, we're going for it. I think I forsake. No, I shouldn't be going for it, dude. There's 2 8 of bamboos that are. This is the wrong time to go for Sanshoku, I think. Oh my god, it was the right time to go for Sanshoku. What is happening? What is happening? So I chi into 8 oh my. I mean, I'm not calling Riichi here. There's no way I'm calling Riichi here. If I draw into 5 of bamboo, I'll call Riichi. Anything outside of that, no, I can just win here and extend my lead. I don't want to give anyone else a reason to play defensively with tiles that are close to the Dora. Come to me, my pretties. Like, I'm genuinely a spider setting a trap with my lovely little web here. I'm like an evil spider, not Charlotte's Web, not your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm evil, okay? I'm Venom, okay? I'm a tough guy. I'm evil with it. Skiing, definitely fun. Anything else that you like doing in the winter? I mean, I liked sledding a lot. We used to have this hill that was like on our school grounds, and that was always a banger, you know? Giant hill. You got to go sledding a little bit. Sometimes though, sledding, like, I don't know if it's because we didn't have good sleds or whatever. We just had like a plastic boat. You know what I mean? Like, but sometimes, even with a really steep hill, you would kind of like run up and then get on your sled, and then it would just go really slowly for whatever reason. I don't know if that's a universal. Am I bad at sledding? Is that a skill issue in terms of sledding? I don't think so, right? This is the luckiest and stupidest round of all time. But the beautiful thing about Sanshoku, I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. The beautiful thing about Sanshoku is that you can go Dama 10, right? You don't have to call Riichi if you walk the path of the Zuzzy soldier, right? So I suppose that is one advantage to the almighty Sanshoku. I mean, let me know in the comment section what you think about that entire exchange, because I'm feeling weird about it, dude. I'm feeling uncomfortable right now. It's like we're talking politics at Thanksgiving. 246 shape, I'll absolutely take that. 246 shape in the character suit. Maybe we get a pure double sequence and I don't have to call Riichi yet again, okay? So that's pretty, it's pretty nasty. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a universal sledding thing or not. You know, I've been fascinated by snowshoes. I've never had snowshoes. It just looks like a tennis racket. And apparently because of like the surface area, it lets you walk on snow. I'll believe it when I see it. I'm not anti-science, but I am like anti-science when it comes to snowshoes. I just don't believe in their efficacy. It seems like magic. That genuinely seems like magic. Of course I know that they work, but I just want to try it out for myself, okay? Please don't burst my bubble. I just literally want to try snowshoes for myself. 234 Sanshoku? Are you serial right now? Really? 234 Sanshoku? Oh, hang on. I'm one tile away from Tenpai. I feel like I gotta take this. Like a very important phone call. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I also feel like Left Lord, you know, you gotta flush watch. Left Lord is going for something in the bamboo suit. Luckily, the bamboo suit is not the suit of the Dora, so we're not like really scared of what's happening. Oh, this is so disgusting. This is genuinely disgusting. I feel bad. I feel bad, like I'm bullying. Give me all your lunch money. Like I genuinely feel bad about this. We don't even have to call Riichi here. We have pure double sequence and one Dora as the dealer seat. Also, by the way, last round, also a delightful turn of events, right? I know I'm saying the word also like 40 million times in a row. I apologize, but a delightful turn of events last round because a Crosslord, like again, these are the recently Right Lord and a Crosslord have donated very generously to the Yusong Mahjong Villan Arc Fund. These are the people that we were competing with for first place. And you know what? Left Lord taking a green dragon only hand, I'll absolutely, that's fine. I think that Left Lord understands that they need big hands to come back into this, but they see South 3 and South 4 as those possibilities. So let's be a little bit careful as we play out these next few rounds, but never mind. I mean, we have a pair of the Green Dragoons. This is nasty, folks. Genuinely nasty. Do we pawn 1 of circles or 4 of circles if they come out first? I don't think so. Oh, what? Okay, 4 pairs, a little 4PZ action. What do we cut now? I'm pretty sure we cut this 579 shape. I know that sounds bonkers. It's either that or this pair of the 4s, but I think the 4 of circles is easy. So in a lot of Mahjong literature, oh yeah, and this is unironic, by the way. This is the boy who cried Mahjong literature, but this is unironic. Pawning is faster than Shiing. Now, what does that even mean? They both take the same amount of time in terms of the game actions, right? You're just taking one tile, sliding it over to the right. But what that means is that you can pawn from anyone at the table. You can only chi from the player to your left. And in that respect, okay, we're going. I mean, we're going. We're going. We don't need breaks. Also interesting if we get the 8 of bamboo, right? Half outside hand. Oh, that's a zuzzy banger right there. Half outside hand, definitely a possibility. If we get 8 of bamboo, sure, I will cut 4 of circles followed by 4 of circles. You think I won't push my own tiles up against the wall? Northern Lion voice, Michael Scott voice. And in that respect, like pawning is faster. Chiing with this 579 shape, don't get me wrong, is good, but we have to get pretty lucky in order for that to happen. I'm doing this. I'm waking up. I'm doing this. Whoa, I'm doing this. This is fine. Even if we don't get that awesome half outside hand, who gives a frick? Sorry for the language, but I'm trying to win right now, you know? Here we go. Green Dragon would still absolutely snatch up a little pawn right now. 5 of bamboo. Unfortunately, these are a little bit risky tiles. You know what else is a little bit of a risky tile? This is, you know, 4 of circles, an at-risk teen for smoking a doobie and ruining their life, okay? 4 of circles, Suji to the 7 of circles. What does that mean? It's 3 away from the 7. If people have a 5 and a 6 in their hand, and they're wanting to accept the Dora tile, they can incidentally win if I deal in with the 4, right? Doesn't give them that much value. It's not like I'm dealing in with the Dora tile, but I still think it's a dangerous situation to watch out for. Right, Lord? You might have a 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku, you know? Oh, me? I'm kind of the master of Sanshoku these days. I don't know. Dude, do you think it was my Barack Obama impersonation that, like, set the groundwork for us eventually getting the dankest Sanshoku you've ever seen? Probably not, but it's fun to imagine. Okay, I mean, Right Lord is gonna... Oh, they do have Sanshoku. Folks, let me be clear. That's a dealer. Ah! I'm an idiot, Steve Harrington. Oh my god. Oh my god, why, Yusong? Why? Will you explain that to me, Yusong? Why? I don't know, dude, I don't know. Tanyao? Okay, it's a weird one. That's so good though. For our first tile, that's so good. Dude, tell me I don't just chi up a 5 of characters right now. Like, we'll figure out the rest, you know what I mean? If 5 of characters comes out, we genuinely call chi there. Okay, it did not come out. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. All right, that's horrendous. That's genuinely horrendous. They had such, you know, postal service at such great heights. They had such dank value in Right Lord's hand. That's maybe my bad. I want to look back at that round and just see if there was anything else that we could have done. Now you're like, Yusong, this is a mighty complicated shape you got there in the bamboo suit. We'll figure it. It'll all come out in the wash, okay? Like, don't even sweat it. This will be fine. Right Lord pawns up the white dragoons. Maybe they don't have as strong as a hand because they neglected the pawn on the first one. I mean, you definitely don't want to continuously deal into Right Lord and throw this lead right back at them. We are 1 tile away from Tenpai though, right? This is our pair. We have a 4-5-6 and a 5-6-7. So if we chi into a 4 of circles or a 5 of characters, that's Tenpai. I mean, we could call Riichi here, but it's a pretty weak Riichi, right? Single tile wait on a 5 of characters. Such an easily improvable hand, right? If we draw into 3 of characters or 7 of characters, then I'm insta-slamming the like and subscribe. That is interesting. That is interesting. If now I see an 8 of characters, I will call Riichi, okay? We said the dankest inside Suji trap I've ever seen in my entire life. Then I will call the Riichi. But if we don't, then I'm just gonna wait for other people. Again, we're come to me, my pretties. You know, we're trying to get people to fly into our web. Why speak like a witch? I don't know. It just seems thematically appropriate. There's the 8 of characters. Okay. I mean, I wish that I had discarded it instead of a crosslord, but you know, I'll take it or whatever. Okay, 6 of circles, not what we're looking for. Vivian Westwood, not what we're looking for. Maybe Right Lord will still cut 5 of characters if they're just not paying attention. And I know they've already been caught glancing at the second monitor once this round, so probably they're gonna be clutching on to this first place with a little bit more tenacity than before, right? So, and I also don't like, dude, I feel like people have got hands this time. I genuinely feel like people got hands. The Dora tile, Nolan Northwind, so interesting. Genuinely, I'm gonna zoom up. Disgusting. Actually disgusting. I have been bailed out on the backs of the American taxpayer. So many. This is the unbelievable. Unbelievable. Un-effing believable. Just such good luck. Really, my match history is like the Ride of Steel at Darien. Like up, down, snip, snap, snip, snap. It's unbelievable. I don't know, dude. I don't know. This hand pretty good with it, right? Like, we have 1 pair, 2, I'm just gonna count our shapes. We need 5 to win. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe if we draw into a 2 of characters, we can get a 5th shape. This is a really, really good hand, right? Already, some dank, oh my god. Yeah. This is so good. This is so good. We don't even have to call Riichi here. Now, is it perfect? No. I'll tell you why. The danger is because the green dragon is the Dora. Somebody suddenly has like 3 copies of the dank green dragon. Then we're giga screwed, folks. We're omega screwed. This is a terrible situation for us. A terrible day for Rain. Now we can accept the 3 of bamboo as well. But if we draw anything around the character suit or the circle suit, I think this 1-2 shape is not long for this universe, folks. I hate to tell it like it is, but it's absolutely true. 4 of circles, you're nice, but I still like the 1-2 shape more than a floating 4 shape, especially with just the general speed and acumen of this hand right now. The pedigree of this hand, like I'm a judge for the Westminster Dog Show. You know how dogs is and all that. Arf, arf, arf. Do you think dogs should be made to compete? I don't know. Like the dogs, like obviously a dog who doesn't want to compete should not be forced to compete in the Westminster Dog Show, right? But it makes me sad because I'm like, probably there's some people that are like making their dogs compete. I hope that's not the case, you know? Like I wish we could read the minds of dogs just to make sure like no one's doing an OSHA violation. Like just to make sure that every dog that's at the Westminster Dog Show is like the best day of their life. That's honestly, you know, honestly, screw space travel. Like, I know it's cool or whatever, but like, can we just work on the mind reading so we can talk to dogs to make sure that they're all safe and sound in the dog shows? That would be awesome. I will say this. Do I watch the dog shows? No, but if I see, like, sometimes you'll go to a diner and, like, you know, on the TV screen is ESPN, and for whatever reason, it's like a dog jumping off of a giant platform and catching a bone in their mouth or whatever, and then landing into a pool of water. That sounds like I'm making that up in like an Alice in Wonderland level delusion. I'm telling you right now, that does not come from the twisted mind of who wrote Alice in Wonderland. Tim Burton? No, that's the director. Dude, Lewis Carroll? Is that his name? It's Lewis Carroll, right? Okay, but anyway, it's not twisted. I'm not twisted. I'm not the Joker, and I'm not twisted, okay? It genuinely happened. There was this one time we went to a diner, and like on the screen was a dog event where like it was just like it was a big pool of water underneath. But like dangling above the pool was like a swing, like an acrobatic swing, but it was just like a bone that the dog, as soon as it like jumped off into the air, like a bullet, by the way, like boom, and then it would grab the thing in their mouth and it would immediately detach and they would fall into the water. It was awesome, but like I didn't really get it. I'll be real with you. Okay, a crossover with the Riichi. We have a gazillion tiles that send us into Tenpai. Levlore with the Riichi as well. Oh, this is getting dank. This is dank Miss Eve, folks. This is dank Miss Eve. Oh my god. I am giga folding. I've never folded harder than this in my entire life. 7 of bamboo is safe. 9 of bamboo should be safe. I can't tell when that 8 of characters was discarded. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. 2 of characters is safe. Oh no! I want left foot. I want left foot because you so rarely in Riichi Mahjong do you get to have the epic comeback, right? Let's see the match history. Ooh, that's the hill that I was sledding on when I was younger. 6 of characters, is that the one? Let's see what happens here. Oh my god, it is. But were they calculating their points? It's an inside weight. They don't hit Oradora. Oh, let's see. Oh, I respect it because I think if you hit an Oradora, you get out of last place jail. I can't believe we got first place in that game. I genuinely look at that elo, dude. Look at that elo. That's dank. That's dank. Unbelievable. 50-minute banger, by the way. We talked about a lot of stuff today. I think we all grew as a community today. Wow. So that one hand that I dealt into 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku. Like, do I ever play safe around that? But this has been such a long game. Okay, hang on. Let me do some writing. I have to do a little writing. We went for Sanshoku and it worked. Think of Damaten and D's ruining your life. Okay. 45. Sanshoku is goated because you also get to be a Damaten Andy. It worked for you. It worked for you in this game. Let's see if on that one devastating hand that I dealt. Oh, I also have to see this. I mean, this is dank Miss Eve. Oh my god. I mean, this is the Dora tile, but this is... Oh, you do have a good weight, and you do have a high scoring hand. This is half flush. No, you don't. This is half flush. Okay, it's 3 Han. It's 3 Han. Oh no. Do you ever just effing fold here? Oh, that's so weird. I'm going for the world's most obvious half flush. This is the Dora tile. This is the one tile that I'm like, I don't know if you can discard. This is you've been making out with the Grim Reaper. That's the kiss of death right there. You know what I mean? And then you threw your lead and I threw it right back at you. So I Right Lord Sheen up a 5, 6, 7 in the dealer's seat. But that can mean anything. That can mean they're just going for Tanyao. They cut a 5 from a 5, 5, 6. And then what do they have? What do they have? A devastating Tanyao. Oh, 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku. Actually, though, this is unbelievable. And then this is like a Gigantamax hand. Tanyao Sanshoku. But what do I do? What do I do here? My hand is also pretty good. Oh, man. Let me know what you would have done in the comment section down below. I feel like also because we are in the lead, we can get away with stuff like this. But that's not the right way to think about it. Because isn't it better to just not deal in at all? I mean, obviously, but like Right Lord is probably going to win this hand regardless, right? 4 copies of the 4, 4 copies of the 7. That's dank as hell. There was also that one round where we didn't con. I'm not even going to check the dead wall. Why? Because it was the responsible decision to not call con. And we still won that round, okay? Folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the song or you enjoyed the song, consider leaving a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos every day. I stream on Twitch Usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.